kicked my pregnancy and I fainted. Hello everyone, welcome back on my YouTube channel. How is everyone? How is everything? Let me hope things are moving well with you. This channel is all about entertainment, news and vlogging. And if you're new on this channel, my dear, I'm most welcome. Feel free to join the family, like, share and subscribe. Turn on your notification bell so that anytime I upload a video, you'll be the first person to be notified. It's story time, story time. The story, it starts like this. I grew up in the family whereby we had everything. Our parents are still together and they are still alive. We had a joyful and cheerful family, as the way you know life when everyone is at home. Yes, we used to be studying in boarding school, but during holiday, we used to be coming back at school. From there, in holidays, I started to be dating, as the way you know teenagers girl, when you have just God bless you, you see yourself, you are beautiful around the village. I found a boyfriend. This guy showed me love, showed me that he can take care of me. Anything I needed, he could give me money, whatever. Even sometimes he could give me pocket money to take at school. Then time passed for like when we are going to make like 6 months. When I came back in holiday, I decided to go and meet this guy in his house. From there, what happened? Time passed for like 1 month. I found out that I'm pregnant. From there, I was afraid to tell my parents that I'm pregnant. I decided to just run away from home. But what I heard is that they searched for me around the village, even they put on the radio, even on TVs when they are searching for me. But nowhere they could find me because I had already hidden inside the man's house. I was not coming out and no one knew about this man, my boyfriend. I stayed in this guy for like two months only. This guy started to change and showed me his true color. The guy tortured me to an extent that I pray to God so that I can die and I live. This guy knew that I'm pregnant and he knew that I'm there in his house and none of my family know where I am because I had just already escaped from there. This guy could wake up in the morning and just leave the house, not giving you food or money for food, not giving you money for water. He would just go and leave you like that. And if he try and find you outside the house, that you maybe are talking with the neighbor, that could be a big problem. He could beat me to an extent I start to bleed. He can leave me. He could beat me, then he will still leave me. This neighbor started to be asking me about my theory that don't you have your parents what and what, when I'm afraid to tell them that at home I ran away from there and I'm afraid to go back. This guy one day phoned me when I'm sitting outside. I'm peeling some banana, matoke. He asked me that, who gave you that food? I told him that there is one woman here who came collecting some stuff. He came with some banana, then she gave me this banana. This guy pulled me inside the house. She said, okay, you're going around the village telling people that I don't feed you. I make you to stay hungry. What and what. He beat me to an extent I fainted. This guy, I fainted. I don't know what really happened next, but what I remember, like I woke up when I'm alone in the house. Remember, I'm pregnant. I'm not going in the hospital because he was not giving me any money to go in the hospital. I was afraid to go back home because I was pregnant. Like, that's how life was. From there, I decided to be like eating anything I can get from my neighbors. And when he come back, I can be pretending that I'm sleeping. I'll be knowing his time. He never allowed me to open. From there, because of what was happening, of fighting, every time beating me, because the last time I remember I left this guy's place, he beat me and kicked me in the stomach. From the stomach, I felt when I cannot breathe. Imagine I'm pregnant. The neighbors, they rushed me in the hospital. From the hospital, they came back to search for this guy. This guy had already disappeared. Then they called the chairman of the village and some police. They explained what is happening, the guys, the way he's treating me, what and what. Then the chairman asked me about my family. I told the chairman what's happened, like I ran out home, I don't have where I'm staying, what and what, lelele. Then the chairman told me that, okay, that's not the problem. I'm going to follow you. I take you to your parents' house, then we see if they can do what? They can chase you. Instead of you dying, they kill you from here. It's better for you to go back and die at your parents' house. Even though you are pregnant, you are pregnant, you didn't kill anyone. I want you to go back at your place so that, are you getting it? It was like that. Then from there, I was afraid. But when I had some people who are following me, taking me back at home, I went back. I had my shirt looking bad, like thin, because I was not eating anything. When my parents saw me, my mom was the first to see me. She cried. She cried and thanked God and said, oh my God, see, I thought that my daughter, they killed my daughter somewhere, but my daughter is still alive, even though he's in this condition and she have come back. My dad was just looking, didn't talk anything. Then this chairman, the people I came with, they talked with my parents, explained everything, what and what. Then my mom told me that even though you ran away from school and you left the man at school, we are your parent. We cannot be that much anger, like we would want you to see you dead. No, we would like you to see you when you are still alive, but don't worry, it's better for us to come back alive than bringing the dead body. Since you are back, stay here, we are going to take good care of you. From there, the next day, my parents carried me. They took me in the hospital for checkup because they first asked me, have you ever went for antenatal? I told my mom, no, I never went in the hospital. Then he told me that, okay, let's go the next day. Then the next day, we went in the hospital. They checked me. When they checked me, the doctor asked me, have you been taking medicine? I told the doctor, no. Then the doctor continued checking. This doctor was just this who do scan. The doctor told me that, have anyone ever kicked you in the stomach? I told the doctor, yes, when I'm crying. The doctor told me, don't cry. The only thing what I can see here is the umbilical cord where the baby food pass, it's like closed. Yeah, the baby is receiving like small food, like the food which is entering the baby's stomach is very small. The baby is not looking nice. If we could do surgery on your body, on you, so that we can remove the baby, like we will do operation, it can be better. Then for me, I was like, okay, no problem. But my mom said that they don't have money for operation that time, that they should try to do some traditional medicine to see if that umbilical cord can live on the baby or it can get widened. Then from there, I started to be taking some local medicine so that it can help my baby from that umbilical cord. Thank God, I delivered my baby well, but the baby was very thin, small, looking bad. I started to be feeding my baby. I went to my boyfriend, that man whom I ran. I went to that man. The guy chased me away, telling me that, you ugly useless thing. You are bringing here your fetus to do what? Don't you know that the reason why for me I slept with you was just I was helping myself? I was just using you to finish my own problem. But I never liked you. I never loved you. The people whom I loved didn't even get pregnant. But ugly girl from the poverty, from the poor background, you became pregnant. And you are bringing here your nonsense child to do what? Don't ever bring that rubbish to me. The baby was a boy. I cried. I carried my baby. I went back home. I explained everything to my mom. Then my parents told me that it's okay. Since we managed to raise you as our children, this our stepson cannot fail us to raise him. You just start home, everything will be fine, we'll take care of our stepson. Time passed. This my baby, like even though we used to feed her breast, we buy for her milk, some food, nutrition, the baby was just small, looking bad, every time sick, going in the hospital, what and what. Then from there, my dad came to me and told me that, have you ever went to the family of that your man's place? I was like, no. My dad asked me that, do you know there? I told my dad, yes, I know there. Then my dad gave me transport and told me, you carry this baby, take him to the family so that they can see the baby. From there, I bathed, I carried my baby, I went to meet the family of the what? My man. I found both his parents when they are still together, like when they are still alive, the father and the mother. I knelt down to greet them. When the mother saw the mother of this my boy, my ex, saw me, she shouted, "What have you come here to do, you rubbish girl? You left the marriage saying that my son is treating you bad. You went around the village saying that he was not feeding you, like your son is this and this. Okay, what have you come here to do? You have brought this your nonsense son to do what? How are we sure that that boy belongs to this family?" The father of this my ex said told my mother-in-law that, cool down, let us first hear what this girl have come to do. Then this woman continues saying, we don't need to hear anything. For me, I've been suffering this marriage. You used to treat me bad. Have you ever seen me leaving this marriage and I go? This is not a woman, just a small beating. She left and went to his family saying that my boy is treating her bad. What and what? This woman chased me in their compound without giving me even water, anything. Imagine a person who have walked long distance to bring a baby so that you can name a baby or even to hold on the baby. Then from there I stood up. I was trying to give my son to my father-in-law. My father-in-law went back. Then I remember that's a culture, like it's like a culture here in Uganda. If you are like an in-law, it's very hard. Like I cannot meet my father-in-law. It's not allowed. It's very bad. Then from there, I decided to carry my baby. I went back at home. I explained everything, how my mother-in-law treated me. Then my parents told me, okay, that's how they treated you. It's okay, no problem. You stay here. Time passed. This baby refused to get well. My dad told me that, try to go back to this your man, ex. You tell him to see on the baby. If he can at least carry on the baby, maybe something might be wrong on the baby because he never holded him. Then I was like, okay, no problem. But then my mom was saying, don't go. But my dad continued saying, you go. From there, they gave me transport. I went with one of my sister. We went. We found the guy there. This guy nearly poured us hot water. He made a scene around the village. What and what? What I told my sister that let us go. Let me guys suffer with my son. I leave everything to God. We decided to go and get a taxi. Then in the taxi, the baby was like crying, like that. Then in the taxi, we had the person who was next to me was a Muslim man. She asked me, like, is this your baby sick? I told the man, yes, my baby is sick. She told me that you came here to do why? To do what? Because I see your eyes is swallowed. Have you been crying? I told the man, yes. I explained what happened, that the father denied the baby, what and what. Then this Muslim man told me, let me see the baby. He looked at my son. My son was very thin, like every time having high cap, like as the way you know high cap. He told me, okay, cover the baby very well. From there, time passed, my baby stopped having high cap. Then this Muslim man, the one who was sitting near with me, asked me, why the baby have stopped having, like, being high cap. Then I told this man, maybe he's sleeping. Then this man told me, okay, let me check on the baby. Let me carry small on the baby. I carried the baby, I gave to this man. This man looked at the baby. Then he told me, okay, the baby is sleeping. From there, when we are soon reaching at our place, this Muslim man told me not to carry the baby, that I should give the baby to my sister, that once I will reach home, I'll do what? I'll breastfeed the baby, that the baby is sleeping. The truth, though, because I was still young, I wasn't even thinking that my baby was dead. This Muslim guy told us that you are not going, don't pay for the fee, I'm going to pay for you, you just go. Don't give the baby to, he told my sister, and don't give the baby to the mother. You go back home, from there you breastfeed the baby. We are like, okay. From the distance where we have to walk from the taxi to the where we stay, it's a long distance. We reached there is one part where we reached, then we exchanged the baby. My sister gave me the baby. I walk until home. When we reached at home, my mom said, "Hey, you have come back very fast. You didn't meet the guy." Before explaining what happened, my mom told me that, "Go and bring water so that we can bath the baby." My brother brought the water, and you know that hot water, brought the water. They started to mix. Then my mom asked me for the baby, to carry the baby to bath. He saw the baby. My mom said, "Oh, my daughter, you have been carrying this baby when you don't know that the baby is dead." I started to cry. Then it was like, where are we going to bury this your baby? Because it doesn't belong to this family, and that their family where he belongs, they have already chased you, the parents, even the boy. They don't want to know anything concerning about this their son. Then from there, my father said that it's okay, I have a land. We will bury this boy to the end of my land. Then from there, we prepare everything. We buried my son. Time passed. It's now passed for like 6 years and a half. The family of this boy, the father of this my dead son, started to come to me, begging me that I should go. I remove, like they want to remove the grave, to open the grave, and they remove the remaining of my boy, that they should take the boy to their father's land and bury from there. They are saying that imagine this, my ex is saying that ever since this boy died, he always gets a dream when the boy is crying in his dream, that every man is getting, whenever he go to produce, he will die, the woman will die from there, or the baby will die from there. That this baby always crying and telling him that you'll never carry any child. He doesn't have any child. He's begging for forgiveness, and what they need more is to go and open my son's grave, and they take it to bury my son to their land. For me, I was like, I told them that for me, I have no say about that matter, because when their son chased me, and for them they chased me, it was my parents who entered in this matter, that they should talk with my parents. For me, I don't want to annoy my parents again, since the first time I did was to run away at home and left school fees at school, and then the second time to decide for them, and yet they are the one who helped me through pregnancy, in the burial, in the sickness. This family was not there. Even my mother-in-law is also coming, crying, begging that I should forgive his son. This woman who chased me away without giving me anything, without hearing what have brought me there to say, like without hearing my side. What can I do now?